Whee! Right, all that clicking stuff, I can get back to what I was doing. Gentlemen! Ah, Blunder! Hello, Blunders! Oh, here we are. Yes, much better. Grex, hey, bud! Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better now. Purity Seals, do you remember me? Sounds like a threat. What to do in this high-pressure situation? Yes, Purity Seals, I remember you. Please, not that I have forgotten, but please refresh my memory of the thing I already know, if you'd be so kind. Ah, Nathan as well. Tebla! T-Blah. Can I be T-Blah? I'll be T-Blah. T-Blah. Why does it sound a little bit like She-Ra? T-Blah. He smells as much as many men. T-Blah. That's my power. That's my special power, to smell like many men. You might have guessed I'm in a pretty friggin' good mood. I just had a small realization. A small one. But I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to keep it to myself. Not even going to say. Squig! No, of course I don't know who you are, Purity Seals. I know who Sir Squig is. But you, sir, change your name so often. She-Ra is almost Thundercats. Almost. Yeah, almost. If you want Thundercats... Ancient spirits of evil, transform this decaying bomb into Mumra, the forever living! Oh, jeez. I'm not 100% well. My Mumra went a bit sideways there. You know you're not 100% when your Mumra goes sideways. You know that, guys? Thundercats. 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 Oh! Although, let's be honest, as a kid, Chitara, she kind of confused me. You know? She's a cat. But she's also, you know, confusing for a kid. Why did they make Chitara like that? Table, shut your mouth. You're giving too much away. Why have I mixed Agrax Earthshade into yellow? Why have I done that? Well, it's done now. Oh, no, Grex. I have not been... It's not 5 minutes in. I've already been streaming for an hour and a half. Yes. That little thing I told you I realised when I was going over to the thing. I need to find some way to friggin' justify me streaming, man, because I friggin' love this shizness, man. It's just the best. But I need to justify it. How can I figure it out? Because, you know, the missus, you know, she's been pretty patient, but, you know, I got to figure out some way, guys. I'll be honest. Hi, I'm Table and I'm an addict. I can't stop painting little plastic thingies. And when I'm not painting them, I'm thinking about them. Do you not remember Cheetah? It's Chitara from Wonder Woman. No, I don't. No, I don't. Where was I? What was I talking about? What's going on? Yeah, the Terminator. I finished my first Praetor. Yeah, here he is. He's delicious. So that's the Praetor Terminator. I dicked up the cloak a little bit, but it's fine. But then regular Terminator. You can see he's a bit of a hunker chunker. I love him. I absolutely love him. I've also got some friggin' super delicious Assault Terminators to paint as well. And I'm thinking the extra Lightning Claws ones I got, I might do them Death Guard. Maybe. Oh, bless you, Grex. Bless you. Bless your cotton socks. He's right, though. Like the screen, make the numbers bigger. They don't seem to do anything, but, like, make them bigger anyway. So, yeah, what are we going to do today? What spice can we inject into our days? What can we do to entertain ourselves on here today, guys? Well, what I really mean by that comment is, what can you guys do to entertain me? You know? I've totally got the live stream thing the wrong way around. I come onto live stream to be entertained, not to entertain you. No, it's not about you guys. It's not about you at all. Oh my and I wonder how this is going to work out. It's not. It's a train wreck, isn't it? But that Agrax yellow looks all right. I'm okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and add something a little bit lighter, however. Not that the Agrax was bad, it's just it was a little bit too dark. Table to become a mod. Do I have to be a calm and reasonable adult? No, Grex. Quite the opposite, actually. I mean, you need the approval of the current moderators. You need to seek their approval. You're a citizen, so you don't need my approval. You just tell me what I do. But you'd like to be a mod, would you, Grex? You are a citizen, right? Yeah, you did your citizenship. The question is, will you become absolutely corrupt with the moderator power? If your answer is yes, then we may continue and make you a moderator. All right, Grex, I don't see why not. You can be a moderator. Okay. So, yeah, as a moderator, you do have absolute power. But the other moderators can destroy you, just so you know. So, you know. No, as I am not... Lol. Well, hang on. Let's ask the moderators. I'll leave it in their hands. I'm not going to moderate the chat. What are you talking about? No way. I'm not moderating anything. No. Not for me. No, thanks. You know, I'm going to add a little bit of Illidan yellow into that. I mean, why? What argument do we have against Greco being a mod? I mean, he's on here often. He got a little bit gang. There was some gang chat that I didn't understand. That was a bit spicy, wasn't it? Oh, hello, Druts. How's things going in your communist dystopia? If everyone's the same, how does anyone look down on anyone else? You know, answer me that. Unless everyone's a mod but me, I could be persuaded to do that. Oh, he got me with a Star Trek reference. I immediately like him. Ooh, we are the Borg. We shall add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Resistance is futile. Right, what's the challenge for today's stream? What should we do, guys? What can we do to entertain ourselves? What can we do? What shenanigans can we get up to? I've already cooked one up with Blunder and Ven. I've decided. Oh, sorry, Nathan. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. I was ignoring you on purpose. I just wanted you to like me more, so I figured if I ignored you a little bit, you'd get a little bit more desperate for my attention. Right, okay. Ven wants to put you in timeouts, Grex. So, we'll figure something out. Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours today. I'd like it to be 6. I'd like to sit here all day, but I can't justify it yet. I've done half an hour on TikTok, which was pretty vicious. No conversation, just solid painting. Then we did an hour on Instagram, which was fun. Me and BK. You know what? I'm going to tell you, actually. I'm going to let you in on the joke. So, in what, 6 days or so, the citizenship thing closes, right? And the first person to come in and say, oh no, Table, has the citizenship thing ended? I was going to do that, right? The first person to say that, I'm going to destroy them. I'm going to ban them. The first person who says it. So let's all have a little celebration when they say it, because I won't ban them immediately, but we can all be like, yay! And we can all say our goodbyes, and then we can ban them. That's what we're going to do. And yeah, we should all say our goodbyes, and then they won't know what's going on. We'll be like, oh no, it's been nice knowing you, whoever you are. You know? Well, yeah, if you want to line yourself up for that, Druck, go ahead. When it closes, coming on the Discord, you'll be one of the swiftest people. If you join and then say that, you'll be one of the shortest stays. But that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. So there's a little bit of entertainment for us. We can all watch out for that as and when that happens. Because there's always one. There's always one. Always the person says it, but they're a citizen. It's not possible to say it unless they lied about their citizenship test. Like, if they've become a citizen and they haven't done it, then they've cheated the system somehow. In which case, then they don't deserve to be a citizen. So I guess they go too. Oh, it's a controversial one. I'm just going to ban everyone, including myself. Today as well, I've got a tabletop tip. There's a tabletop tip coming up today. That's going to blow everyone's socks off. You're all going to be so proud of me. Nathan, you are a citizen. I think that was the joke, right? Burp. Oh, I guess I should put a little bit on there. Nips! How you doing, Nips, you son of a bitch? Nips is here. I got a hankering for some shenanigans. I need some shenanigans. I got a hankering. What shenanigans can we get up to? I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I'm very much on the mend. Very much getting better now. Yeah, what kind of shenanigans? But yeah, on Saturday, I'm 100% going to outbrave the outside world. I'm going to go to Games Workshop and be like, I want to declare 100 models. What, I have to have them here, do I? Don't you know who I am? Sometimes I think you don't know who I am in the Discord. It's like you don't care. Well, Nathan. I mean, what do you want me to say to that? Now you've said it, I don't care. Are you not Nathan McNathan in Discord? I'm in general. Am I in general? General gaming, general. Yeah, I'm in general. Oh, Genocache. No. Nathan, if you are Genocache, it confuses me. Genocache, I don't know who Genocache is sometimes. It's the issue of not having the names. If you're Genocache, no, you don't carry as much weight in Discord as you do on here. Just because I don't know who Genocache is. So yeah, that's not a deliberate thing. It's just, yeah. If you were like Geno Nathan or Nathan Cash, that would help. I'm not telling you to change your name. I'm just saying, I don't. Hasn't clicked yet. I just wanted to become Table himself. You don't want to be me, Grex. Oh no. You don't want to be me, bud. No, 100%. You don't want to be anything like me, buddy. It's rough. No. Be better than me, buddy. You do not want to emulate me in any way. Apart from my painting, which is exquisite. Like my Titus Golden Demon winning $1 million mini. I mean, you can't just create $1 million mini out of nothing, you know? Like, you can't teach that. That's just a skill that you'll just have to admire from afar. Right, that's that done. You know what? I am going to probably lighten that a little bit. What is it? Skull. Oh, front of the skull. I'm going to put a little bit of troll's teeth there. No, Nathan, I'll figure it out. Just let my brain acclimatise. I'll get there. Now we've mentioned it, it should stick in my head. You'll trade me. Oh, table trades. Oh, I've missed table trades. I am open for trades, Grex. What do you want to trade, buddy? Table trades. I'm pretty crap at trading, so aim low with what you offer and I'll probably accept it, okay? Table trades. Haven't done table trades at all this year. Let's trade. I'm not looking for a bargain. Well, I am sort of looking for a bargain, but it's not so terrible if you if what you offer isn't much. I just like trading. I hope I've read that right now because I'm all excited. I'm all fired up for trading. Are there any Horus Heresy chaplains? Oh, Horus Heresy chaplains? You would assume so. No, actually, there isn't because it's unification, isn't it? It's not all pious and super religious yet. No, it's probably not Horus Heresy chaplains. Table, I am the real table. Oh my god, I've just turned up in Discord. You probably are the real table. Francois! Ah, Francois here, finally. I've been waiting to hear how the friggin' live stream test went. Tell me it's going well, Francois. Your painting skills for my shelves. Ah, Greco, I thought it was an actual table trade. Ah, yeah, sure, fine, deal. I'll swap. I mean, you can't post me the shelves. And, I mean, how would I transfer my skills? What, I just live in like a dungeon in your basement and just paint whatever you hand me? Yeah, that's pretty standard. Hasn't it been more than 24 hours, though? Okay, Francois. Please, please, please do keep me updated. I'm very curious to hear about your up-and-coming trials and tribulations and inevitable success. I've seen the way you paint. You're gonna be skyrocketing ahead, frankly. Leave me in the dust. You can come back here and gloat anytime you want, buddy. Anytime you want to go gloat at my expense, you can just go ahead and do that. What, Nips? Tell me something interesting, something good news. What's going on? I've got a hankering. I'm just working my way through my second Megaforce. Oh, I've almost finished my second Megaforce, actually. Oh, and I'm not feeling so sick. Can you hear it? Table has returned to us. Oh, mate. Oh, bad news, guys. Our Nitro subscription has ended. Oh, well, boo-hoo. We didn't really use it, did we? Not painting a Valkyrie, dear Lord. So with no work this week, I racked up a ton of unbillable time, which means no overtime, which means Nathan don't work much longer this week. So I need to stream Table for entertainment. No, well, I mean, if you're looking to be entertained, you're in the wrong place. I can't promise you entertainment. I can't promise it. We're just a guy in a cupboard. He's just a guy in a cupboard. Although I do have a magnificent tabletop tip for you today. A legitimately super top tip idea I had. If anything, I'd actually trade my unpainted push fit nids for you to buy and paint Mortarion on a single stream. Oh! Now, right, obviously, that's the dream. So it would have to, for that to happen, obviously, we'd have to get the money together to get the model. That's a given. It would have to happen on a weekend. So it'd have to start on a Friday evening or a Saturday evening through to Sunday. Mortarion will need some more colours, I suspect, than I actually have. But I do have an awful lot of good husband points accumulated. So if I said to the missus, hey, these guys want me to paint a model in one live stream, it could take 24 hours, then I'd have to get the I'd have to get the okay. So I'd have to jump through a few hoops. However, the idea of painting something in a single sitting, it's not something I haven't considered. I like the idea of it, but logistically, it's not impossible, but it's more than nothing to do, if that makes sense. Right, let's highlight these golds. Tell me I can find Stormhost relatively easily. Does that make sense? it's a great it's a really good idea. It just requires a little bit of forward planning, but it would have to fall on a Friday or a Saturday. Ironically, this Saturday, when I was going to go to GW, the kids are actually having people over to the house for a play date. So, yeah, it would be noisy, but I can keep this door closed. So, in theory, I could do it as early as this Saturday morning. However, don't have all the other stuff in place. So, there we go, guys. I know that's a whole lot of nonsense I've been spouting, but it's just, art of the possible, guys. So, let's stick with something else. I really need my Stormhost Silver. He's lurking here somewhere. Where are we? Okay, right. So, I very nearly... So, here's the issue, right? I'm running out of my Grey Seer, but I've got 2 full cans of Chaos Black. But I don't base coat in Chaos Black. They were just part of, table trades where they threw in a can of spray paint as well. So, I very nearly yesterday spray painted this guy black. And these guys black. But I don't want to paint base coat black. It's not useful to me anymore. I don't want it to be so dark in the recesses. So that's what can I say? That's yeah, I want to paint the Saturnine. I've got some greys lined up. I know what I want to do with him. But God, I sound like such a no guy today. I don't know. I'm like, no, can't do that. No. Stormhost Silver, come to me now, please. Are you on the executive shelf? Leadbelcher, Runefang Steel. Runefang Steel sucks, by the way. Don't buy Runefang Steel. It's a mistake. Don't get it. You're better off with Stormhost. Okay, I guess I'm not doing the Stormhost yet. Gold. Maybe it's under the giant. No. When Big Mac arrives, there can be cake. Oh, Christ, yeah. Saturday, the plan was to make the cake demons. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Saturday is cake demons. Man, I got easily distracted. Yeah, the cake's happening this Saturday. But I mean, sorry, it was a scaling issue, wasn't it? It's cake demons this Saturday, unless we do the big boys Mortarian. So it looks like it's going to be Cake Stream. Cake Stream is now the backup, the main event, unless something friggin' magical happens. But I think we're going to go with. You did, Nathan. But if someone's gonna chip out for Mortarian, I'll drop those demons in a flash. Oh, table! You corporate sellout! You're just in it for the money, table. It's got nothing to do with painting models. It's just pure, unadulterated, cupboard-based greed. You greedy filth, table. Flame of all null. Oh, flame of all null. I could say it like that instead. Wielder of the sacred cake. Dark cake will not avail you. Flame of all none. I've easily, yep. Yeah. Okay. I've just changed the Gandalf speech I adore to fit with Lord Null and cake. What a treat. What an absolute treat. I'm just going to completely screw that up the first opportunity I get. That's gone straight in the recess. Although it's not finding... You know what, as well? I put this purple on the palette, but there's no ink in that, so I'm already screwing things up. I think realistically it's going to be Cake Stream. I'm going to get Milliput. I'm going to go... In the morning, I'm going to go Milliput. There's 2 model shops. Well, there's many model shops in the centre, but I'm going to go to Games Workshop. If they don't have the Plaguers, I'm going to go to another model shop. I'm going to declare my 100 minis for the painting. And if they say no, I'm just going to keep shouting, "Don't you know who I am?" And rubbing my ass on the window. Because it's all the front of the shop is a window on a public street. So I'll put the cake away once they say yes. And I'll get the Plague Bearers and some Reichland. And maybe some different golds. And maybe some Grey Seer. Yeah, I might get a can of Grey Seer as well. So I can spray paint that Terminator and those snipers. I think they're called Eliminators, but I got them for absolute little bargains. So I'm thinking I could do something fancy with their camo. You won? I thought you already were a citizen. Ah, Nathan, God bless you. God bless you, Nathan. The cake is on its way, right? So I get a little bit of money tomorrow, so I'm going to use that. But the YouTube money won't come through right away. But when it does, it'll be all right. As long as I'm not spending as much as I did in December when I got the super donation from Grex, and then I bought the box, and then I was short all month. So as long as I don't do that, I'll do that. But the cake is it's gonna be a milliput. Apparently, milliput green stuff combo is the way to go. Thanks, Nathan. Oh, you son of a bitch! You've made my day. That's a nice little bit of spice. Oh, he's feeling better. Oh, table. That's very nice of you, Nathan. You do realise that you the cake. Here's the question, right, guys? With the cake stream, I have to ask a very important question about the cake stream. Do I make the cake off screen and present the cake to you for painting, or do I drink a load of boozy and make the cake demons on stream? What do we do? What's the plan with the cake stream? What do we do cake stream wise? Because if we make the cake, if the cake is milliput green stuff mix, it won't cure in the time it takes to do the stream in order for us to paint the cake. We will just be making the cakes. So that's the issue that we have. You know? Option 2, make the cakes in stream. The only issue I have, I don't mind doing either. It's just if I make it in the stream, it won't be cured until the day after for paint. So that's the only issue, and we're only making 2 of them. Although to be honest, with how nice these donations are going, we're kind of getting a little bit close to Mortarian as it is. I do have a question though. If this Mortarian stream happened, would it be with wings or without wings? That's the only question I have, because I would very much have to defer to people on that one. I think that's what we decided. We got 1 for with wings. Nathan, I need to see these notes. Please send me notes on what you want to do with the cake. With wings, 100%. Okay, so that's 2 votes from Dips. You know what? I might just. Hey, Warden. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Nathan. Yeah, I can't I can't deviate. I won't multi-purpose away from it. It's true. Nathan, your donations are very much appreciated. I'm hoping that you're in a situation where this doesn't hurt you financially, that you're able to donate like this. Otherwise, if it does put you out of pocket, stop immediately. However, if it doesn't put you out of the pocket, keep sending it my way. It's friggin' beautiful. It definitely helps. All right, good. Okay, thank you. But again, likewise for everyone else, you don't have to donate to enjoy the streams, guys. All right, you don't have to donate to enjoy the streams. Just enjoy the streams. There's no emphasis whatsoever on having to donate. All right, none of that. It's freebies, free streams. Okay, it's there's no prerequisites or nothing like that. There's never going to be anything like that. So that doesn't even really look like light purple at all, and there's very little paint in that. Maybe I can bulk it out with a little bit of troll's teeth. So, I do have to say, guys, you have got me thinking about cake a lot of late, especially last night. I was thinking about how I'm going to cake these demons, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the results. I have an idea. I know that Ven's cake and Nathan's been very specific in his cake requirements, but Ven hasn't. So there's going to be. No, I didn't start at 11:30. I started at 10, but I did a half an hour on TikToks, and then an hour on Instagram, and now I'm on here. So no, I didn't do that. I didn't start. Yeah, I started at 11:30 on here, but well, as I just explained. Oh, that's really manky. That's not pigment-y at all. Maybe I shouldn't even go that much lighter. Just like that. Yeah, so no, I didn't order it. That's the only thing that's going to torpedo the stream, because there's 2 model shops, right? And there's the Games Workshop, which might not have them. But if they don't, the other shop is this third-party retailer, and they always have a massive backlog. They always have like really old stuff in there, like really cool bits of old terrain and stuff. So I'm thinking if Games Workshop doesn't have them, I'll go there. It's only down the road. It's not a long walk at all. So that's what I'm going to do. GW finally came through. No. I'm going in there to look for the play guys on the shelf, and I'm going to try and declare my models without declaring my models. I'm going to try and throw around my celebrity status in an attempt to be able to declare without having to bring in the models. Oh, your thing. What on earth are those upgradey pieces? You got the plates, but what are the upgradey pieces I saw you got? I don't know what they are, but they really caught my eye. What on earth are those things? So we're very much coming to the end of this guy. We got some rocks to do, but I'm going to miss this guy. He was... That's another thing that I never realised from the 1,000 hours, guys, is that the speed's increased, so I spend less time on each model, so I get a little bit sad when they're already done. Sprue Dude, yeah. They did look rather fancy. Or also, did anyone else catch the Etsy spawn that KS posted? Did anyone get a look at those? They look viciously delicious. Oh, the voucher, they finally sorted it. Good. You deserve that, Freds. That's all for you, bud. Thank you for being the kind of guy you are. I'm sorry it's not more. I'm working on it. I am working on it. One day, bud. One day I'll do a voucher and you'll be like, oh, bloody hell, Table, that's too much. One day. I'll get there, bud. Hey, do you know what? I was thinking about that as well, and that's when it really matters, because when I'm Super Big Balls Table channel, with millions of bucks rolling in, donating's going to be easy. But we can always look back to now and be like, you know what? Even when Table was broke, he was generous. You know what I mean? That's when it really matters, when a little bit means a lot. Because anyone can be generous when they're friggin' loaded. Do you know what I mean? Motarian, but only one person's voted for wings. Thank you, Grex. I appreciate that. Oh, guys, you've made me piss. I don't know how to deal with generosity, so I've just done a little piss in my pants. Thanks, guys. That's really nice. But at the moment, though, Motarian without wings. Oh, can you hear Table's little cheeky smile on his face? Can you? Hey, Reaper. Oh, Table. He's got a little smile on his face. Yeah, you're welcome, Freds. But yeah, just thanks for being a decent guy. I like you. Right, enough of these compliments. Mortarian with wings. That's 2 with wings, but my vote counts for nothing, so it's currently 2-0. I really don't want to paint the wings. However, if people are asking for wings... All right. Okay, that's four votes for wings. But, okay. Well, there's no but, is there? I can't say anything else. There's no but. to that sentence. I can't go against it. But oh no, I can't even add a but, can I? I'm desperately trying to find a loophole here. I really don't like those purple edge highlights. I really don't like them. You never grow without challenge. That's what you always say. That's true. That's true. No, he's right. He's right. I can't. I'm desperate to say but I don't have a but to say. All right, fine. Yeah, if Matarian happens, right? So okay, let's just say I default. Okay, fine. Wings, right? If I just say wings, right? My next question is, how long do you think it would take him to paint in one stream? We've got to factor in tiredness, but in one stream, no airbrush. He would probably come out like my other Death Guard, so he'd be a bit beigey, but it's doable. What's Denaro? Could you do both, Grex? I guess not. I guess it's not easy to do both. I know I said no request, but what if my request is followed up with Denaro? What's a Denaro? I don't know that model. Like, yeah, I'm not savvy. Cake request. Oh, De Niro. Table, you uncultured swine. Yeah, I mean, like 100%, Nathan. If you're in a position to throw money and make requests, I think that's kind of how streams work, right? Isn't it? So yeah, if you want to throw money at something and make a request, then I don't see any reason why not. Like that. I mean, do you tell me, guys? This is kind of alien territory for me. But isn't that how live streams work? Like, you know, like if you go to like a booby girl on Twitch and you give her like 10 grand, she does a fart on a cake for you or something like that. That's kind of what I imagine. Is that how it is? I don't know why I went straight to fart on a cake. I don't know why my mind took us there. But that's just what I assume Twitch streamers do. On the plus side, totally unrelated, I found Stormhost Silver. So that's good, isn't it? I found Stormhost. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add Stormhost, but it's a little bit watery, so I might try and flesh it out with a tiny bit of lead belcher. Is he almost at the $500 tier? Has he passed Grex? He might have. I don't know. My math's not so good, guys. My math's not so good. Can someone just clarify with me that there are or are not Twitch streamers that fart on cakes for money? Because that's what my mind's telling me they do. Hey, thanks for the galactic likes. What is it? I don't know how it is. That does not look silvery enough for my taste. That looks far too much like lead belcher. That is no good. Oh, we need to write down the devil's number. Yeah, I thought about that last night as well. We need okay, so it's on a post-it. There we go. So we have the devil's number, 1421 1214. That's the devil's number, the number of null. Okay, so that number is now cursed. However, stamping plates have numbers. So 14, 21, 12, 14, we could maybe add those all together, and that could be the null number or something. But we need to use that with something. That's the devil's number. We definitely need to use that somehow. I'm not sure exactly how. It's fine. I'm never buying a Valkyrie. I looked it up. Games Workshop want €76 for a Valkyrie. I was like, that's a freaking Avatar of Cain right there, you sons of bitches. I mean, how dare you? Like, unbelievably high price. Oh, they're just not on Twitch. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of the other place, the OnlyFans place. Yeah. What makes me chuckle about that is, like, it's only like, from what I understand, it's only a fair few that make like a million buck living. And there's other women like showing everyone their breakfast, and they're getting like $200 a month, which is kind of tragic, frankly. Stevie England. Little bit of a controversial take on Stevie England. He's not actually from England or English. Oh, that's not the same yellow. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah, I've mixed it wrong, but if I put some ink in that. Can I be this one doing the handstand? The one with the flute? You are a citizen, Chili Dips, so I don't see why not. You're going to need to remind me of these requests, right? I'm not going to remember them. So we're going to have to try and remember those. But we might have cake number 3 ready. So he's going to be the cake flutist. Oh, do you know what I'm thinking, though? I'm thinking with cake flutist, I'm thinking bum flute. You know? Like, why can't he just be blowing the flute from his cake? That's what I'm thinking. Bum flute. Also, Table, what did you say about buying the box and going under, if I heard it right? Going under a box. Going under a box. Going under a box. I don't know what I said about going under a box. Getting spray. No. Use a box for that sometimes. No. Bank Act went under. Okay, my brain's melted. I don't know what's going on. I'm not overly concerned about this shield or the purple shield. They're on the back, and I feel like I want to do the stone now. But I've got some yellows, so I'll just... not the usual vibrant yellow I'm accustomed to, is it? It does look a little bit lackluster. So we've got Flyhead, Ven's Flyhead, Nathan's gigantic cake, and then Nips wants to be cake flute. Can we just take a moment as well to appreciate Fundy and the landfill chic thing? I just need to just remind us all of that. It's absolutely beautiful. This is not my usual high caliber yellow, but I'm all right with that. Oh, you bought a box set. Oh, Grex. Yeah, it's yeah, so what happened was you sent... It's really boring. You gave me the donation in December, and what I had to do is I had to use the money I had in my account to buy it because it was time sensitive, because that Crux Terminatus set was going to go, right? So I bought it with my own money, but then it took ages for the YouTube money to clear. So there was a period of about 9 or 10 days where money was really tight, and I got into a little bit of trouble with the missus. But it's all solved now. It's all solved now. That's all it was. I just got myself in a little bit of deep water. But it all got fixed. It's just, yeah, she wasn't best pleased with me. But that's kind of part of the reason why I'm not... it's not the entire reason, but it's part of the reason why I'm not buying any models and going the sponsorship route. Because, like, she's really lovely for putting up for me. And I do sometimes get these crazy ideas, but I don't like it to impact upon the rest of the household. No, it's fine, Grex. It's a lot ancient history, and she's really pleased with me, like completely curtailing my impulse spends. Like I haven't bought anything, so it's all good, bud. It really is all good. But I don't think I'll do anything time sensitive again. But as you know, the Crux Terminatus, there's none for sale now. All the ones I had found have sold, so I was very lucky and happy to get one of those. But I don't think I'll do it again. But no, don't be sorry, Grex. You've totally made my... You totally made my... No. You don't understand how much I enjoy looking at those Assault Terminators. The Lightning Claw ones, I might even make them Deathwing. So yeah, don't ever say sorry for being generous. Christ. Table, you sound like a dingus. No. I don't... Oh, guys, help me out. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. If anything, it's my fault. Right, so that's that highlighted. Ah, the pistol. I need to re-gold it. Hopefully I've got some gold. Thanks, Warden. Appreciate that. Yeah. I tell you what, guys, you ain't half helping me, because I have these ideas, right, and they're not fully formed, and if I don't vocalize them, then I just go ahead with them, and then they turn out to be bad ideas. So it's really nice that I get to actually like spit these ideas out and try and figure them out in real time. It's pretty good. Stephen Jack. Stephen Jack was one of the Fred's gift subs, right? Gift memberships. I do believe he was. Welcome back, Stephen Jack. I already have one, Grex. I already have one. There's one already exists, although according to Nathan, it doesn't actually work. So, I mean, that's pretty standard for me, isn't it, really? I thought it worked. It received a payment back in 2023. Gunpla's another one. That's another one, guys. There's a lot of really addictive plastic things, isn't there? And then Ven was talking about these other models that he's been doing, these metal models, but that's a little easier to refuse because, you know, metal's just terrifying to work with for me on account of the dropsies. What? Hey, where's the declaring the 100? Maybe I'll be like, hey, don't you know who I am? And if it doesn't work, be like, I'm not going to buy these plague demons if you don't let me declare the 100. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use their magic against them. What have I got left to do on this guy? Let's be honest. Silver's done. They're silvered. I can silver this shield. Do you know what I think it is about painting plastic? It transports you away. It's like a little holiday. You just, off you go. You know, you just go on a little painting plastic holiday. You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to do anything stressful. You can just sit and paint. Bye, Dips. Dips is gone. He's going to get stabbed up. Oh, no. He's only got a Valkyrie to defend himself from all that rampant knife crime. He's done. He's totally done. That's not as silver as I would like. But yeah, I just want to sit in this cupboard forever. I just want to be able to justify it to the missus, and then I can sit in here. That's done, right? That's all done there. So I'd say the front is also done. That's done. So it's the little rock on the spear and the rock of the handle. Unbelievable. This guy is done. And then I'm going to share with you Table's top tip. Greys. Now, I found loads of lovely greys, didn't I? So, you know what? I'm going to go rust grey. I'm going to go rust grey, Corex white. That's what I'm going to go with. Where is it in Discord? Greg, you can be a mod. It's fine. I trust you. You can be a mod. That's fine. I think you need to send your YouTube account's URL to me. If you PM to me, Grex, we'll make you a mod. That's fine. I got no issue with that. I got a good feeling about you. We can do that. Just someone help me out. It is the URL that we need. Yeah, let's get Greg. Let's make Greg's moderator. Let's get him involved. He wants to be. I see no reason why not. I vote yes. I just need the URL thing. Once you've messaged that to me, I'll go and do it right now. Grex, welcome you aboard. You wanna sit in the cupboard? Oh, Griggs, imagine that! Imagine if there was someone else sitting in this cupboard. There's barely enough room. We'd be shoulder to shoulder painting in the cupboard. But we'd be fighting over the screen. We'd be like, I'm just painting mine. I'm just painting. That's ridiculous. That would be such a great thing to have two people in this cupboard. It would be stinky as hell. Man, it would be cramped and nerd sweaty. Two people in the cupboard. Oh, it'd be brilliant. What a friggin' amazing idea. Oh my God. And we could combine that with the cupboard going mobile. So the cupboard just rocks up somewhere. We'd use Starlink for the connection. So we could just have the cupboard sitting in the middle of the wilderness somewhere. Two of us sitting at the cupboard. Oh, a girl can dream. Wouldn't that be... That would be ridiculous. And what we could do, Grex, we could have a friggin'... We wouldn't tell anyone, but we could be in the cupboard doing the live stream. And behind us, we've got a barbecue on the go. So as soon, like when no one's paying attention, we can go and snuffle down some delicious barbecue meats. That is a friggin' beautiful... Let's just take a moment to imagine that. That's like heaven on earth, right? The cupboard's just somewhere random. You got your Starlink going. Greco sitting next to me. We got barbecue going on. What on earth? That is. Mwah. Could you imagine that? That would be. I mean, I don't think you could get a nice sunny day. We're complaining about screen glare, but that would be. Oh, that's such a. That's the dream right there. That's the dream. Grex, did you send me your YouTube URL? Yeah, I don't have it yet, Grex. I'm just going to start painting these rocks. Oh, that's it, isn't it? That's the goal. That's the. Oh, I think he sent me the link. Okay. We friggin' found it. Heaven on earth right there, guys. Heaven on earth right there. Okay, I've got the link. I'm going to go add him right now. I need Discord. So Zen sent it. There it is. Copy message link. And then we go to settings. It was settings, wasn't it? Settings, community moderation, user management, and then here, paste. No, it's not. Oh, wait. No, that's not right. Copy message link, copy link, bingo. And we put that in there. Bingo! Got him! That should be working. Now we're friggin' talking. Right, we should be in business. Grex should be blue. Is he blue? He should be blue. So, the other issue with the cupboard thing, if I'm sitting next to Grex, when I'm in a good mood, I get a bit bargy. So we might not get a lot of painting done. I'll be barging, and it'll be a bit of a ruckus. I can't fight, but I've got some devastating attack moves, like the Swan, Wasp Sting, and Ultimate Defense. Ultimate Impenetrable Defense. So, Grex is in. Perfect. He's sorted. What was I going to say as well? Another thing, guys. We've got quite a lot of citizens now, so I feel like there might be a really legitimate possibility that GW might notice us. So yeah, that's actually a friggin' distinct possibility. Where are we? The stone here. Oh, and I need to storm host that pistol and sword hilt. I want to try and leave a little bit of this orange, but not too much. I might null this stone for funsies. We haven't used any null on this. Ah, man. Hold up a core mini, I die. Huh? Is this mini not cool? Have I not done a good job? Once I've done these greys, is tables super duper top tip. Oh, could you imagine if we were sitting next to each other? It would be mayhem. It would be absolute mayhem. How would we get anything done? Like, I'd be like friggin', yeah, it would be, That's like, what is endgame? That's endgame stuff right there. That is endgame stuff. Heaven forbid we could actually play a game as well. Ah, man, I totally roll the dice for the match by throwing them at you as well. I wouldn't even keep that stuff on the board. I'd just throw a handful of dice at you, and then we'd have to go track down what it actually rolled. I just imagine, like, I'd deliberately take a horde army. I'd take, like, I don't know, the flesh borers, or is it termagants with devours get 2 attacks? So, like, I'd have, like, a massive amount of termagants. So I'd be like, right, shooting phase, and I'd just hurl, like, 60 dice at him. Oh, it'd be hilarious just to see the look on his face. I'd be like, right, I'm going to roll some dice now. And he immediately has to take cover. I'd say it really casually as well. Right, shooting phase. Time to roll some dice. Nips is dead. He's going to get stabbed. Portsmouth is very stabby. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, on the friggin' citizen thing, not a small amount of applications, right? So, I mean, there's like an actual possibility that this might actually result in something. But what I'll do is, first things first, I'll ask for some paints and tools and stuff. But the first model, I'll say, I'll take Mortarian if that's okay, without the wings. Yeah, I don't need those. Never had any intention of painting those. Just totally lying to the guys. So you can just throw those in the bin or whatever. It's fine. I am a little bit screwed, though, guys. I am a little bit screwed because I've discovered that, as I was saying in the Instagram stream, like, hello, my name's Table, I'm an addict. I can't get enough of sitting in here streaming. I don't know what it is, but I'm totally hooked. Even before coming on the stream today, on Instagram, I was saying to the guys, I said, hey, I've already got, like, having a crisis that the stream's going to end in 3 hours. I'm going to start the YouTube stream and it's going to end in 3 hours. Like, that's mental, right? That's weird. YouTube chunky thanks roll. Sorry, look at the Leaper base. Thank you. Let's find the Leaper base. I'm just ranting to myself. Unsung Heroes. Dunkin' D's Donuts. Stefano, okay. Oh, yeah, thank you. Table has posted about Warhammer community. It's going to be in models and minis, isn't it? Ah, dude. You mean the Carnifex base? Is that what you mean? That's really good. Your one's better than mine. He's better than mine. You've got. He's doing. That's so good. It really, really works. It really works. Yeah, if you compare that to my one, yeah. Well, they're just different, but it is really good. Guys, if you haven't seen the Terminator, Warden's Terminator, oh, and it's work in progress, amazing. For everyone besides Table, I'm going to read it anyway. For everyone besides Table, maybe Table, I can't stream off my phone due to background noise and naughty words, but would you guys like to voice chat and I post occasional photos of the progress? The issue is the background noise on your phone. We can talk about eliminating background noise. I might be able to help with that. But the naughty words, that's just your foul mouth, frankly. So clean up your act. Be a bit more civilized. How I treat my moderators, everybody. Just be a better person, Grex. Just don't use the foul language, Effing and jeffing all the time don't make you cool, says the not cool kid. Right, come on, Table. You're deliberately slowing down because you don't want this model to end. Come on, just stop being a little bit of a tard and just finish the model. Why am I not seeing a Leaper base? Do you mean the Carnifex base? It's a Carnifex. It's a Screamer Killer on the base. It's not a Leaper. Am I missing something? I think I am. Right, I'll wait for that to dry. This is the downside with when you go down to the last bit. You can't really multitask because I've got to wait for this grey to dry to highlight the grey more, but there's nothing else on the model that needs doing. I'm ignoring that purple. I'm just going to leave that like that. What's... Okay, I really like the little green Gundam, but what's the beastie thing in the bottom right? What's that? I'm going to ignore purple every chance I get, thanks to Nathan. Yeah, it's just best not to use it. I don't think they necessarily warn you. I think you just get, blocked by the algorithm and you don't get ad revenue. It's like, oh, he said Kafuddle sticks? No money's for him! You know what I mean? So, sometimes it slips out still. But, because the air is to be human, so... How's Titus doing? He's a little tacky, but I think we can get another layer on Titus. Not rust grey. That's too nice a colour. Let's go for a little bit of Cantor. Oh, hello. Wait, is that what are you putting on that base? Tell me that's going to be the Death Leaper. Are you going to do him camouflagey? Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Is he going to have... Are you going to try and paint some kind of camouflagey effect or not, is the question. Ah, the shitballs. Wait, when did Freds arrive? When did Freds get here? Hey, also, we haven't... Do you know what I think happened, right? I think when I was ill, people smelt weakness. So that's when everyone came on and started promoing their own channels. Because they're like, oh, no, Table's dying. smell weakness. Let's pillage all the people from the live stream before he pegs it. And that's why everyone was promoting. They're like, yeah, table's dying. My opportunity to grab these people is fleeting. He clearly sounds like he's at death's door. Maybe they smell weakness. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind the promos, although I don't know if you noticed in Discord there was someone who just popped on and then shared their video. I banned them. I don't know you. You come in straight away with promoting your own video, and I don't know you. Then that's rest of the world stuff. That's just nonsense, spouting your stuff. When people do that, what it says to me is they don't care really about the people in there. They just want you as a biginator of a number. You know what I mean? It feels so impersonal. I don't like it. So anyway, I'm just going to take this opportunity to promote my latest video. What are we kidding? That's not true. I don't upload videos. Ah, Titus, you are a gem. For any of you that haven't noticed, have you noticed the base of Titus? For those of you that haven't noticed, something occurred yesterday. He's now got the same base size as the old Dreadnought. Fred's been here for a while. Don't lie, guys. Ah, no, Nathan's off. I will not be having fun at work. Catch you later, Nathan. Thanks so much again for the donation, buddy. Like, that's an astronomically massive help, frankly. Like, just huge. Oh, the tally. If you ever get up to the point of making videos, well, what I would do, if I ever get to the point of making videos, I would take all the lore I have accumulated about you guys and just mention you always in the stream, always in the video. And because it's a video and pre-recorded, I can say whatever I want about you guys without any repercussions. So yeah, you guys should probably hope that I don't get to make videos because I will totally 100% bend the truth. Null oil, please. Thank you very much. Oh man, Fred's been here a while. I'm not so sure. I'm not convinced. I think Fred's. I think I'd like Fred's videos. Fred's. I don't know. For those of you that weren't in the Discord chat, there was 4 of us in there, and Fred's just gave us a little bit of chit chat. He was talking a little bit about his life and his background and stuff, and all 3 of us, the other 3 of us in there, were just in silent awe. Like, Fred's is clearly a person who's got his life together. I was really impressed. I was like, oh, this is what a well-rounded individual looks like. Like, we were just all silent. We were just totally blown away. Yeah, and now to adjust the balance, despite all of his life successes, he does have catastrophic personal hygiene issues. So, yeah. He attributes his success to not washing. So yeah, there's that. So the balance is restored. There we go, much better. And he's corrupt. He's corrupt as well. Yeah, he's corrupt. That's that too. I was too complimentary. I've got to even it out. What could we do, Fred? So you got some skills with a sewing machine, right? Is that something that you can make money on? Is that something that would help if we could try and snuffle you out some business, some sewing commissions? Would that help at all? I feel like there might be some people who need some stuff sewn. They'd have to be USA based, wouldn't they? So you can post it out to them. What could we do? What can we do for Fred? Oh, yeah. No, his mum was a seamstress, or is a seamstress, and he's got mad skills. He does commission, he does like commissions. Once I get 45 bucks together, he's going to sew me a little handkerchief with my family heraldry on. Yeah, he's offered that. But depending on the design, I just went for the Max one. But he does cheaper ones as well. Oh, he's drying. I need to wait for that ink to dry a little bit. Well, we might have to have Warden and Fred's just becoming super best friends. Leatherworking and also sewing. Warden and Fred's super best pals. Well, I guess whilst I'm waiting for that to dry, I can just take a little looky, see if I've missed anything. I don't think that I have, frankly. I think for a leader of an army, he's alright, to be honest. I think I'm pretty pleased with him. I think he's alright. Okay, well, whilst that's drying, I guess we can start moving on to the next guy. So, I want to talk about Table's new super duper top tip, right? This is the idea I've had, okay? So, with this guy, we had some success with the eyes. Yes, he's a little bit cross-eyed, right? But that's the best I've ever done with eyes. And I got to thinking, I was doing some gluing, and I remembered that I stick a sewing needle down the tube of the glue, right? So I thought to myself, maybe it's the brush. So hang on, I'm just using Null as a pin cushion here. What if I try to apply paint to the eyes with a sewing pin? What if I use a pin to apply the paint to the eyes? So that's my potentially game-changing idea with eyes, is to use a needle to apply the paint. Not a brush, but a needle to really draw in the eyes. That's my theory. I'm just going to poke that in Noel's ass there. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. So that's my theory, guys. What do you think? Madness? I don't know. It might work. Everyone's gone quiet. I assume you're just in awe. Yeah, I know. It's an amazing idea, right? No, just using the end of the pin with paint on it to apply to the eye. Yeah, that's my potentially game-changing way of painting eyes. I know, right? You're impressed. It could be brilliant. It could be awful. It works for everyone else that does it. Okay. All right. Fine. So it's clearly already a huge thing with people. Fair enough. I didn't realize that it was already a thing. I thought of it myself. Honest to God, I did. No one's gonna believe me if everyone else is doing it. Just don't do eyes. I'm doing the eyes. Oh, Verite81. That name is familiar to me now for some reason. I think you were in Instagram stream? No? Am I getting that right? Maybe. Oh, I'm getting confused now. Getting muddled up with the amount of people. Just don't do the eyes. I'm 100% going to do only the eyes with the needle. Derailed. Derailed. No way you came back. How's the work meeting going? Was it awful? No way. There you are. I thought your name was familiar. How was the meeting? Was it as bad as you thought it was going to be in Human Resources Social Engineering Division? Yeah, I remembered Instagram. I remember now. See? Table brain worked good. I don't even need to flesh out. I don't know why I've done this straight away with the ink. I should have fleshed him first, but hey ho. Had a bad fall. People have to fall because of ice, then please do it outside my work site. Well, Grex, I mean, I don't know. I've never done any kind of commission-y kind of thing, right? But let's say that we were able to figure out some way of doing the commission. You can't post me the model, and I can't post it back. So, like, even if I liked commissions, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, how would I get it to you? There's no trade. There's no trade between our countries. Oh, is that Big Mac? That's Big Mac, isn't it? We know what time it is. Shout it out in the chat if you know what time it is. If Big Mac has arrived, it means only one thing. I need to bleed out some of that ink from the eyes. I don't want it to be too inky in there. Freds remembers. Freds remembers. Okay, I'll just... there's not a whole heap of flesh left to ink. I just want to kind of start getting a feel for this guy. I love this guy. I can't believe I was tempted to sell this guy. Shame on me. I was tempted. Nathan's not here, so I can mention it. It was getting him seriously fired up. But yeah, I can't believe I was going to sell this guy. What was I thinking? Okay, a little bit there on the love handle. Now, another great thing about this model is that he has bare knees. One of them I covered with a shield. The extra shields are my doing, but I wanted to leave at least one knee poking out like that. Oh, on his feet. Any preference on colour of cake, guys? Purple. I don't have purple. I got red, yellow. I mean, we could try and mix a purple. I don't know if the nail polish likes being mixed. I'll go red. That's another thing I need to get on the weekend. I'm going to go to, I don't know, some kind of makeup shop and find stamping plate nail varnish and get some more colours. Ideally, I'd find an orange. I'd like to find an orange because I think orange stripes on dark grey would look really good. Right, he's inked. I already know I'm going to like eating this guy. I can already feel it. But I know I've just done it again. I say it with every single model. I'm going to love painting that, I am. Gel stamp paint. Ooh, okay. Plate. So I in preparation, I washed the plate, and we're going for red. Where's my stamp? I thought I put it up there, but it's not. It's behind here. Gel stamp paint. Need to figure out what that is. So we just put a bit of paint on the ass. There we go. Oh man, I'm having a lovely day. Oh, it's just nice to be sitting here, guys. Feeling better. Nice day. Oh, if you have my purple mix, if you want to give me a sec. Stamping plate. Right, let's go. So 3 seconds from swipe to stamp. We got him. There we go. Cake adhered. We've held true to our obligation of cake. So what I'm going to do is to find the right makeup and stamping plate stuff in a makeup shop. I'm going to go in there and under the pretense of buying for my daughter. I know she's only 3, but it's not a lie. I do have a daughter. She's just not at the point of wanting nail art polish, you know. But yeah, so Grex, yeah, commissions are a no, buddy. No commissions. It's not possible. That's too dry. I have to put some medium in that. Uh-oh. Messages in Discord. What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong. Everyone's called Table. Grecos. Yeah, I just read the end of that message. Yeah, you're definitely in the right place if you're streaming. If you he just sent me a really long message and he was like, "Oh no, that wasn't meant to be a DM." Yeah, you're in the right place. You're home here. You're in the right place. Yeah, that's just the kind of thing. I didn't even need to read the message. Long message followed by, "Oh yeah, I've just messed this up." I do now. Justin's. Message from Army Painter. It's not about sponsorship. Although I do have a battery issue. Yeet. Problem solved. Okay, and then a little bit on this rock here. Boop. This paint really is going, even with medium in, you can tell it's drying up. But I'm going to mix it a little bit lighter, and then just lighter still for the edge highlights, and then it's done. I've loved painting this guy. I've really loved painting him. What a treat. What a treat to paint this guy. What an absolute treat. I'm so pleased with him. The round base is a little bit of an issue, but then you can buy those bases that are like squares, but you put the circle base in it, so you can do Sigma and Old World. I'm pretty sure they exist on Etsy somewhere, so I didn't feel that bad about it actually. All right, tiny bit of Troll's Teeth. Did I do good? Then I did good. Table do good. Ah, good job. I don't know what I did. Good job, Table. I did good. Ven said. Although it's throwing me off that everyone in Discord seems to be called Table now. Everyone is me? I did good. I did something good. I'm a good girl. Ah, yes, I didn't sell. I did not sell. I'm not regretting that at all, because if I had, this guy would be already on his way to someone who wouldn't appreciate him or paint it nowhere near as good. You know? Yeah. Good job, yeah. It was tough, but I did it. I'm pretty pleased with myself as well, frankly, Ven. It worked out okay in the end. Okay, just edge highlight now. Oh, wait, no, the red's on the shield. Although, frankly, do I need to do anything on that red shield? It looks kind of good, but maybe I'm past the point of just doing inks, is the question. That's what I might be. I might be past that point, to be honest. Wow, that's not so much the question you should be asking. It's whether or not it's the question of how you wish to be joining. Do you want to be welcomed with open arms and backslaps from your fellow equals? Or do you want to be spat on and abused as you rummage your way into the filthy cesspit that is the my humble dwelling? That's what you got to ask yourself. That's what you got to ask. Which one do you want to be? Okay, welcome to the filth. By all means, add him. And then once he joins Discord, citizens, feel free to belittle him as much as you like. He is filth like me. He belongs with the filth. He's beautiful. I'm so pleased with this guy. He's done. He's done. What a treat he was. Go back what? 1 month? Month and a half? I was not painting like this. What a treat. What an absolute treat he is. Love him. Right, 1 second. So I need some help not burning my house down, right? I'm going to make a coffee, but I've got to boil water in a saucepan, okay? What I need is someone to remind me that I'm not just heating a saucepan and all the water's boiled away. So I'm going to go put it on now. And then I need to remember to pour it into a coffee cup. But yeah, he's... like, you know, that's a nice model, right? I wanted to do a good job with him because he was the boss. Right, I'm back. So, another thing I've discovered about live streaming, right? I'm just going to clean my brushes real quick. Maybe I'll do a Titus layer as well. Is it feels, this cupboard feels a little bit like the Event Horizon. You know the movie? But rather than Dr. Grant trying to keep everyone on the ship, because like the ship doesn't want you to go. It's more like they're trying to pull Dr. Grant off, and he's like, "No, I want to stay." It kind of feels like that. I just want to try and figure out a way to just be in this cupboard more, and then do more stuff like the playing of the games, the assembling of the stuff, and the doing and the doings. You know, we hit that 1,000 hours. Clearly, you can hear it. You can hear it in Little Table's little cheeky voice. He's excited. He's super excited. I'm going to move this guy out the way and pop in. Oh, he won't fit. I don't want to move Gin Marine. Maybe we can move the old Venom. What is it, Venom Crawler? Yeah, we can move him. But to where is the question? I'll just pop you there for now. You little beauty. Venom Crawler, I guess you can just live up here for a bit. I really need to rethink the display. Right, Titus. You are a little bit tacky, but you can definitely have another layer. Now that we know there's some competition, although they're not even the same sport, let alone league. 14 layers, a layer a day at best, and it's ink. You're not worthy of being in the presence of Titus. Hey! He's here! Spit on him! Spit on him! Even though he's my kin, spit on him. And spit on me too while you're here. We deserve it. Oh man, I might have to find out some creative loophole where I can become a citizen. Well, I shouldn't do that though, because then it means I get to spit on people. Maybe I'm not gonna change the rules. I'd just like to take this opportunity to say that Titus is coming along a treat. He looks truly delicious. All of those rough edges getting smoothed out, just layer after layer. The thigh gap he had, the gap between his legs, has long gone. It was looking a little bit like a butt a couple of days ago, like he had a front butt, but now it's just a blodge. I mean, if it wasn't such a complete crime, I would say at 500 layers we could run him through a saw, and then we could see all the layers and see the layers and the progress. But I feel like that would be a crime against nature to cut this guy in half. I'm so mad about the finished photos. Brr? I am running... Yeah, I definitely need to get some blue on the weekend. That's for sure. Might have to make a list. Right, Titus layer done. Ah, okay. Right, I'm pretty sure that water is boiling now. I'm gonna go check. Oh, that's a big coffee. Right, giant. Do I want to go straight out on the eyes? I don't know, actually. Kind of want to do the eyes, but maybe I don't want to do it first because it's a lot of flesh, but maybe I should do the eyes first. I should put my money where my mouth is. I mean, I've been bigging up using a pin to paint the eyes. I need to ante up, you know? I need to 100% put my money where my mouth is. And I kind of want to give him a little bit of... I want to do a little bit of stubble, so I'm going to just ever so slightly white some areas. So I want to give his face a bit of texture, and I want to do tattoos on it as well, but I want to give him a little bit of a stubbly face. So we'll do that, I think. Okay, good. Whoa. Oh, wait. Are you talking to me, Warden? Grex, yeah, it's pretty early, pretty late for you. Congratulations on your moderator status. Well deserved, totally deserved. I will look at that message you sent about the streaming thing. I think you should give the streaming a go, frankly. But, yeah, have a nice sleep. Yes, I did work... I did work on the Tyrant, the Ogre Tyrant this morning, so... yeah, I did work on the Tyrant this morning. So he had an hour and a half an hour on TikTok, hour on Instagram, and then whatever it took on here. So yeah, what I kind of like doing, I'm not so keen on Instagram and TikTok. Like, I like the achievement, and like, you know, I got to the effort of getting 1,000 followers on Instagram, so I kind of feel like I'm obligated to do that because, you know, I earned it, so I'm bloody well going to use it. But I also like that I'm being a little Jezebel hooer on the other platforms, and I come on here and I'm like, hey guys, look at all the progress I've done. Aren't I cool? So yeah, I do that as well. I like that as well. I like that little element. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match up some of these shields with the Tyrants. That was red. This one's going to be red, and I'm going to do this one purple, and then this one like the yellow as well. So like they've pillaged the same people. That's what I'm going to do. I want to have some uniformity between them. That's what I'm thinking. This is a fine detail brush. I don't need that. But yeah, thanks again, Grecos. Enjoy your nap, buddy. I'm very interested in the streaming idea. Us sitting in a cupboard together somewhere random sounds like a beautiful thing as well. I'll just say that again one more time. Catch you later. Oh, thank God he's gone. Oh man, Greco. Whew. He definitely forced me into the situation of making him a moderator there. He definitely peer pressured me into doing that. Because, he's a big, strong guy. So he'll hurt me if I don't. So, yeah, totally peer pressured into that. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Wouldn't be the first time he's hurt me over something. So, yeah, well, there we have it. Done now, isn't it? He's got all the power. He's going to moderate my ass out of this stream. Isn't it a little bit too close to two guys, one cupboard? Isn't it a little bit too close to that in name? No. Oh right, okay. What I do is I'd like get some kind of super intro, so I'd be like, "Hey, you ready for fun? It's table, the one and only. It's table time. Table's here, fun is here, and everybody loves the table." And it'll be like, "And associate, and the other one." That's what I think I'd do. Oh, what a no! You quit that dirtiness. The ad revenue is not going to like that. That's the wrong website for that kind of talk. We don't all know what website that kind of behavior is for. The whole cupboard shenanigans. Don't you know who I am, Tug Tug? Don't you know I am? I'm the inventor of two guys, one cupboard. Yes, I'd like to pledge 100, please. No, I don't drive. Yeah, so yeah, taking 100 models into the GW is a massive mission. Plus, that's not even the main mission. That's not even the main issue. I would do that. The main issue is that I can't commit to saying I'm gonna paint these 100 models. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to still be painting these come model 67. You know, so like, I can't agree ahead of time to that because I like the flexibility. I like being like, oh, I'll paint this. You know what? I'm enjoying this. I'll paint that. Well, guys, you want me to paint this one? I'll do that. That's the deal breaker for me. That I can't just chop and change and let because I don't know. Like, maybe what happens if we were on like model 80 and it's just a real chore and I'm not enjoying it. That's the why I can't. I want to do it, But I need to do it on my little table tard terms. The TTT, table tard terms. The old TTT. Yeah, it's just the way the pledging works, you know? I mean, you could probably cheese it, right? Because they're not going to remember, right? You could probably go in there, cheese it, throw some bucks down and be like, I'll buy 100 models, right? And you cheese it, I'll buy 100. Oh, yeah, big baller, buy 100 models and paint them all in store. Well, that's how I think you cheese it, right? If I had the money, I'd go in there and I'd be like, right, I'm going to buy 100 models. Put me down for 100 models, right? And then just paint whatever the hell I want. In the meantime, the problem is, well, there's no problem because they won't check it. They won't check what you've declared, will they? Let's be honest. They're not going to declare it. They're not going to check. Yeah, 100 minis in a month, please. I'll just do that. That's what I could do. That's what I would do, actually. I would just go in and buy 100 minis. What's a worthwhile 100 minis that I could use? I mean, what? It would be a battalion. I'd just get the Grand... What's a Horde Army box? The Grand Cafe Army box? Yeah. I think that's the thing I'd have to do. Now, the question is, if I'm going to go in... What's the easiest way to cheese it? Because if I'm going to go in and buy, like, some paints... And those plague bearers, are those plague bearer guys in a box of something? Oh no, because those spearhead boxes are over $100 anyway. It's more than having to bring them in. It's more than having to bring them in. I'll have to speak to them. I don't think there's any way of cheesing it without fucking money. Oh, I'm going down the Greco path. Effing and Jeffin. Take that guy's sponsorship away right now. No deals for him. He said the F word. Oh, shame on him. He said the F. He cannot now advertise our McNuggets. What are Empire Titans? Money really does solve a lot of things, doesn't it? And it's only because I'm poor. I can't wait till the channel takes off and we're super big balls rich, because then I won't be worrying about it anymore. It'll be nice. Can't wait for it to happen. It'll be lovely. Because... That is a little bit damaged. Is my knife here? No. Is it over there? No. Is it down here? Yes. I mean, I guess goblins would be the way to go. You buy, like, some goblins. That you tend to get a lot in a box of goblins. Could you count, like, Legion Imperialis, like the 5 Marines on a base as 5 units? I guess you couldn't really. I guess it would count as 1. There's no way to cheese it. I'll just stick with the big ass cake demons. Fred, if I'm buying a boat, right, I will have you there at the maiden voyage wearing Daisy Duke denim hot pants, and you'll be there to swing the bottle of champagne at the side of the boat, okay? If I name it Tables Tugboat, so help me, you're in some Daisy Duke denim shorts, all right? Showing that cake of yours. Deal? Make that deal with me and I'll name it that. Deal. Fine. That's quite a sight. That's going to be quite an image that's conjured in my head. Deal. If I buy a boat, it's Tables Tugboat, and you have you got to get some squats going or some deadlifts. You got to work up to that because, those shorts they don't hide nothing. So your cake's going to be pulling a lot of weight with those shorts. Done deal. That is, and I'm serious, Freds. I'll do that. Don't think I won't do that because I will 100% do that. I will sit down at whatever the frigging yacht company it is, and they'll be like, "So, sir, what do you want to name your boat?" Tables tugboat, please. Everyone in the yachting community will be like, "It's not even a tugboat. Whoa, what's he thinking?" That's just how I assume you speak when you own boats. Right, gold, done. I want to do this Dark Elves shield silver, specifically. But this Chaosy symbol can be gold as well. Alright, Freds, that's done deal. I will 100% hold you to that. I would like the idea of a boathouse, because you've got the safety of a boat, but you're also always near the water, which is nice. I've always lived near the sea. Okay, yep, well, I'll supply the shorts. Yeah, don't you worry about the shorts. I'll supply those. I'll get a pair that's like two tables too small so we get to all enjoy that cake. That's such a horrible mental image. It's perfect. It's so perfect. What a gem. We've come up with, what was it? Two guys, one cupboard. Tables tugboat. Yesterday we had Landfill Chic. The day before that we had Skynut. I mean, how's anyone joining this stream going to be able to keep up with all the lore? It's just ridiculous. Yes, the cow does have a... Yeah, it's a lady cow. You can tell it's a lady cow because if you look closely, it's got a mega wang. Don't tell Ven about that join seam. It's just a very long butthole. It's not an issue with the seam. I'm gonna hide that. But yeah, it's mega wang, so it's lady cow. There you go, biology lesson for you all. So that's gold. Do I actually need to do any more gold on this, frankly? There's quite a lot of gold on the legs, but not a lot of gold up here. I guess I could make that gold. I kind of want to have the recurring theme of gold, but I don't want to get too carried away with it. You know what? Maybe just this symbol. Okay. Fred. That is a lovely idea. Okay. Who's in? Right. I've got to say this now. Say all the dreams come true. Everything goes well. I get to sit in this cupboard all day, every day. And I make a small fortune from being in a cupboard. Would you all get cake tattoos on your cake with me? If it all pans out, would you commit to that? It's ridiculous. I'll pay for the tattoos. If it's at that point, I'd pay for the tattoos. But would you get a cake on your cake? What a question. Okay. If you say yes, you are morally obligated. Like, if it happens, right? Say all the dreams come true and everything I'm aiming for happens, right? Say it all actually happens. I don't have any tattoos, so it seems fitting that the first tattoo I get is a cake on my cake. But it will be this cake. It will be this cake right here. This is the cake you'd get, right? Because it's got the little bit of under cheek on it as well. It would be that cake. The size, I don't know. I don't know what size, but... we could do like that... We could do like that scene, that scene in Starship Troopers where they all get the tattoo on their arm, right? And then they're all like, we're going to fight, we're going to win. And they all put their arms together to show the tattoos. Can we do that as well? We're going to be like, we're going to fight, we're going to win. and we all stick our asses together for a photo. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Perfect. I mean, that's dear God. Not only for new people joining, but anyone who's missed today's stream, they're not going to know. Anyone who's been away for 3 days isn't going to know what's going on. Double cake, double cake. I think we're 100% on something there. I think like that is undeniably a brilliant idea. Like, how can that fail? It's almost getting to the point now where if this thing does cook off, there's a lot of obligations we've now made. We're all getting tattoos, or at least everyone who said yes to tattoos is getting a tattoo. There's going to be a boat called... You never agreed on the quality of boat, right? So it doesn't have to be no luxury yacht. It could be a piece of crap. In fact, I'd prefer it to be a piece of crap. I like fixer-upper boats, frankly. And then what else? Tattoos. I'm 100% going to hold you all to getting a tattoo. I'm 100%. I am 100%. 100 gonna percent. I'm 100 gonna percent make you. That is not even open to negotiation. Dear Lord, that is just brilliant. The mental thing is, the really mental thing is, this is actually viable in real world. Could possibly happen. So that's the real mental thing. Oh yeah, that would. I think we're kind of at that point. Yeah, draw a little cake on it as well, just so we know what we're dealing with. But yeah, all of this is actually possible. It's all actually possible. So what have you got yourself into? You've agreed to something that is not just pipe dream stuff. It's possible. Totally possible within the real world. Who knows what's going on? By 1,000 hours, who knows what's happening? We have no idea. Oh, there's some gold on this shield as well. So I can do that too. Went over that gold a little bit there. Oopsie. Oh, Discord message. I don't 100% know what that means, but yes. Okay. You know what, that feels like that's not a gold bit. That feels like it's a bit of... I'm even more confused. But yes, that's fine. I'm just going to do all scales on this yellow, even the scaly arm. I'm not gonna do a different yellow. I'll do different color scales. I'm gonna do yellow scales on all of them. I think it's fine because there's going to be so many different colors with the shields as well, and he's going to be a bit mixed mashy. But I just don't feel like I want to do another color scales, and I think that's all right. Now I'm second guessing myself. Well, I can always I'll put the flesh tone on, and if I change my mind, I can repaint it. It's not like it's a major issue if I change my mind. Yeah, that's fine. Silvers. Although, maybe I should right-click those silver. There's some other golds to do. Yeah, Freds, if you want to keep a track of the lore, that's fine. If you're willing to do that, that's mighty kind of you. Ironically, I thought all the golds was done, but I've actually missed quite a lot of golds, frankly. Okay, that one. Yes, on those golds, they are fine. Yeah, that's just for buying bits box. That's going to be a real treat to paint. That one is. I'm going to try and do some red in the recesses. In fact, I am going to do some red in the recesses. Let's block that out now. Actually, I'll get some ink in there. Or maybe have I got any grey still? No. Is that white okay? No, that's done. I'm going to block it out. Mark it out. The ink is pretty potent, so it should red out the spacing on that. Where are we? Blood Angels red, please. Thank you. No, that's pink. Blood Angels red. Doomfire magenta. No. Blood Angels red. Blood Angels red. So what I'm thinking of doing is like a little bit of red in these bits. See here? Just in there, a little bit of red, just around it, just to break up that amount of gold, because there's going to be another red shield, so I don't want to have it all goldy. But I mean, this red ink is like the orange, it's really potent, and if it goes a little bit on the gold, I don't actually mind it, to be honest. In fact, I kind of prefer it. as long as it's a little bit, not a lot, like I just did just there. I was thinking of doing the mouth, but the mouth could be silver. So I'm just thinking something like that. And there's a little tiny bit in there, and a little tiny bit in there, but barely anything. And then this shield over here will be red as well. And then if I ever get some Chaos Marauders, or get around to doing my Chaos Warriors and getting them based, I will give them red shields as well. Well, no, the Marauder shield, sorry, red. My Chaos Warriors will have whatever this shield colour will be. I was thinking of cleaning that skull up, but I'm actually going to leave that as it is. Right, red, 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 red. Let's get some Reichland. Guys, I'm having an absolute blast. But this whole day, since about halfway through the Instagram stream, this whole day I've had this crisis that, it's gonna end at this time. Like, that is a new thing. I know it happened a couple of times. What was it, last week, where I was like, I don't want to go, guys. I don't want to go. But it's a new thing. A new thing. I don't like it. It's not a nice feeling. Just enjoy the live stream. Don't be sad that it ends. Be happy that it started. That's what I need to convince myself of. And that's proper mental, isn't it? That is mental. Sorry, I'm just drinking my saucepan coffee. Ghosty Plays. New person. Like and subscribe. Guys, quick. Impress the new person. Think of something nice to say. I bet you smell adequate for a human. There we go. Good job, table. Ah, good. Straight in with a non-weird compliment. Oh, no! I totally messed that up, didn't I, Ghosty? I thought you were a new person. Returning person. Refresh my memory. Let me explain to me the lore we have about you. What did we talk about last time you were here? I'm terribly sorry. A few times. Oh, it gets worse. Terrible. Good job, Rain. But anyway, Tyranids, am I right? Hey, look at this Biovore. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to paint that soon. It's going to be a real treat. Reichland. Oopsie. Well, Ghosty's just typing in a response. They haven't left. Just wait, guys. We're going to get a lovely explanation from Ghosty as to how, as to what we discussed last time they were here. Ah, okay. We're talking about Blood for the Blood God. The technical paint. Yes, I don't have it. I remember. Now I remember. We just finished painting a model today, actually. If you want to see it, Ghosty, let us know if you're interested. And I will show you the latest addition to the Council War cardboard. Although Council War cardboard is more the people than the models, isn't it? I haven't got a name for the model collection. Well, we need to cook up some more stuff, don't we? Frankly. Welcome back, Warden. I will show you as soon as I right-click to the last of this shield, which is now. So we finished this guy. Very pleased with how he turned out. He is an ogre tyrant. He's the boss man. I like doing this with my fingers for the showing. He's a little bit of a hoarder. He likes collecting shiny shields. Oh, I didn't edge highlight the pistol. I've just missed something. I haven't done highlights on that shield handle or the pistol. I'm going to just quickly do that, guys. Just whilst I remember. It's just a teeny tiny bit of Stormhost silver. Just a teeny tiny bit. Let me just do that. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it really brings out the golds. There we go. Now he's done. What paint am I using on what? I'm a giant. I'm currently using Reichland. That's what I'm using. Reichland Flesh Shade. I love it. I won't hear a bad word about Agrax, but Reichland is super useful, in my opinion. It's quite the Swiss Army ink. Yeah, it's softer. It's softer than Agrax. Yeah, I really like it on gold. But this is Stormhost gold. It's not so good on Liberator gold, but that's the only two golds I have experience on. So is that red in there? I think it is. Yeah, it is. But it really is. I really like it. We can thank Darkness for that. I haven't seen Darkness in ages. I hope he's okay. I do think about him. I haven't spoken to him since I gave him that voucher. I was like, congratulations, you won the game and you weren't even in the stream. But I haven't heard from him, so I'm a little bit worried about him. Is the red Flesh Shade? The red is just Blood Angels red. Nothing else. It's Blood Angels red on Grey Seer base coat. That's all it is. Ah, you got the itch to paint as well. Well, I mean, I'd love to be the background nonsense you listen to whilst you paint. What are you painting out of interest? I'm a little bit curious. Gold, gold, gold. Ah, the shield down here. Yeah, Reichland, it's really useful. It's really useful. Especially because I warn you, the recesses aren't super dark. And it's only because I like painting so light that I have that as my darkest highlight. If you're painting darker, then Agrax is the way to go for your recesses, or base coat your models in black. But because I'm currently obsessed with painting lighter and lighter, that's why I'm so keen on Reichland. I like it. It's not so harsh. Oh, you're painting a car. Okay. Car model? Gold, gold, gold. That's all those gold's done, right? They're just drying now. Okay, we can get some yellow on. Get some purple on. Nice to see the abuse of power here. Fred's threatening people. Always nice to see the corruption going on. Just confirming that power corrupts. Ah, he saw them. Yeah, bugger. Then. Yeah, it's really bad. I don't think I can feel that in my conventional way. You see these horrible, ugly scars up his sides? That's how I usually deal with such big seams, but the cow might not have enough meat in the area to do it. So, yeah, the cow's a bit of an issue. I am getting milliput on the weekend. However, I mean, this guy might be done by the end of Friday Doble stream, you know? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it like a dairy cow, and the spine will be... Oh, I'm going to try and clean it. It's really bad. It is really bad. Ven's right. Sorry, cow. I don't mean to be scraping you in such a sensitive area. Okay, that's much improved. Oh, no. I've got to scrape the poor cow's mega dicks. Okay, arguably, that's a lot better. Well, I might be able to get away with that. I might be able to get away with it. Possibly. Where's my Reichland gone? Oh, sorry, Mega Wang. What did I call it? Ah! I've noticed I keep hitting the cardboard shells with this giant. He's a bit big. Where was it? It was this one here I needed to Reichland. This one here. So regular Wang is boy cow, but Mega Wang's is lady cow. Science, you're welcome. Warden, I was happy to educate you today. I am Table. Welcome to the education channel. Oh, I keep putting the Reichland away, but I keep finding other things that need Reichland. Well, I mean, if I'm capable of destroying such a thing, I think it's unworthy of the title Mega Wang, don't you think? If a mere mortal can destroy it, then... Right, I'm feeling frisky. I'm going to test my eye theory, right? So what do we need? We need a Bantam black, and then we need a grey for the irises. Let's have a look. Not shaved, just a mild scraping of the Mega Wang. A mild scraping. A slight inconvenience to the cow. A Bantam black, bingo. Yep, okay, we got a Bantam black. Okay, and then any kind of grey. I'm going to go for Parisian grey. It's Ross grey. Because I like it to be a brown cow, so I can say how now brown cow. But dairy cow, I'm torn between dairy cow or brown cow. I don't know which one to go for. Okay, untested. I'm just going to pull this pin out of Noel's cake. Oh! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some paint on the pin, and I'm going to attempt to paint some eyes with a sewing needle for the first time ever. Oh my, feels like it's going to be a bit fiddly. Let's see if I go in this way. Jury's still out on this. What? I think it's a legit concern, Warden. I think it's something that we have to give serious thought to. Oh, that pupil is definitely not on target. I'm starting to think sewing needle is a bad idea. Let me see if I can clean that up a little bit. Extremely mild funny. Ah, man. Right, let's try and put some grey in. So it's all about coming in at an angle. That's what it is. It's all about coming in at an angle and going like this. Oh, okay, that eye's now been reset. Okay. That eye has also sort of been reset. Sort of. Doesn't seem to. No, it's more that it's too sharp. It's more like it's too sharp to sit on the end of the needle. I kind of feel like I'm onto something, potentially. I seem to be getting a little bit more accurate each time. And I think it's just about committing to what little you can dispense from the needle. No, I think with water you kind of ruin your accuracy. I think water will... See, what I'm very much trying to do is to break up the pupil. I don't want it to be just a black dot. I feel like that's a bit too basic for eyes. I'm trying to make it a little bit more eye kind. You know, I might be onto something there. I think that might be worth cleaning up and having a look. Let's put this back in null. So what I want is a super duper watered down pink, because I want to do his face. I want to give his face a little bit more something than the usual faces. I don't want it just to be two-tone. I want to try and give him a little bit of purpley pink around the eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take pink and really water it down. Oh, I'm using water. Ugh. So what I want to try and do is see if I can get this in and around some of the eye. I'm definitely going to need to bleed some of that out. Maybe that's a little bit too much bleeding out. Somewhere in between what I just did and what I'm doing. It's a STC focus camera. STC layer medium. A little bit janky face. I might have to go in with watery white. Let's try a little bit of super watery Corax. It might be better to just do it with a brush. Hey. Hello, giant eyes. I need to get some Bugmans on that face. I think we're in business, guys. I think I've actually done quite a lot of damage around the eye with the needle. Yeah, so far it does look like a little bit, doesn't it? Priz? Was Priz talking before? Or did he just join and say, I'm having a shower? I think he just joined to say he's having a shower. Good for you, Priz. I'm going to have to stop doing the face soon. I've got a lot of Bugmans on this palette that I want to use up. I might just grey the chin and save the pinky purple work. Now, this is the kind of time that I would like to announce a Doble stream. In a perfect world, I'd be like, yeah, I'll be on tonight, for sure. We're not quite there yet, guys. I'm working on it. But yeah, that would be the ideal. But no Doble today. Sorry, guys. What the question is, Warden, why are you going there so often? What on earth are you getting? Exclamation marks suitable. Right, so now I want to do kind of like a watery grey for the beard. Like just a really watered down grey. Kind of feel like he needs a little ink on that head. Where's my Reichland? I need you, Reichland. Where's Reichland? Reichland, don't fail me, I need you! Reichland. Bugger. Oh, Reichland. Hmm. Hmm. Catch you later, Freds, buddy. Sick stream? Huh? I don't feel that sick. I don't feel that sick. This is. I think this is being able to sit here. What sick? What sick stream are we talking about here? No. I want to stream all day, but I can't. We're not there yet. It was just me saying what I'd like to do. Hey, Sam. I know. I feel like I just fluffed them a little bit there. A little bit too much black. I feel like I just maybe ever so slightly. I think I actually chewed them up pretty bad with the pin, to be honest. I think the pin was a bad idea. I'm leaving the eyes like that. That's the best I can do, I think. I love that every time I join the stream, you're painting something different. It makes me want to get a bit more variety in my hobbying. It's how I like to collect. I like to paint all sorts. Because the good thing is that it's just the way I collected. Like, I collected whatever I could get my hands on relatively cheap, I went for. So, whatever we can steal. Exactly, whatever I can steal. So, for me, it's about the painting. I'm not going to be able to beat those eyes, I don't think. I think that will have to do. And, like, paint everything. And then it's a skill that should transfer to something. And when I actually buy something I really want to paint, I can enjoy it. I'm going to stick with those eyes. I know they're not the best, but the face isn't finished, but it's getting there. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Because I was just mucking about touching that up here and there and everywhere. But yeah, okay, so giant head done. Not nearly done at all. I don't know why I said done. It's not really done at all. It's practically just started. Let's get a layer on Titus before we go. I will blue tack off so I can admire the likes and the views. Yeah, exactly. Why am I always talking about lifting weights if it isn't to attack teenagers? You know? That's exactly the reason. Some McCrag. Why not some McCrag? Although, the issue with the way I collect is that you got to have a certain amount of flexibility. Like, I'm not putting together any army lists anytime soon, that's for sure. You know? But the way I see it, I'll get sponsored and then they can send me out the rules and help me to complete some actual army lists and get some things together. Because I would like to roll the dice and see how they perform on the tabletop. And especially if something does really well, I'd like to paint it appropriately. You know, like medals on chests and stuff like that. Extra purity seals or something, you know. Upgrade their armor, upgrade their weapon or something like that. I like the idea of that. This McCrag is practically empty. Oh dear. Yeah, I think we've got through a tub of McCrag. It's just dregs in here. Oh, there's a big generous blob in the lid. Okay, Titus layer done. We get to record the hours. Guys, I'd like nothing else than to stay, but I'm going to have to go. I don't like it. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. I don't want to go. I'd just rather sit here for the rest of the day, but that is Titus, yeah? Lieutenant Colonel. Is he a colonel or lieutenant? It's both. It's both. It's both for neither, Sammy. Titus tally. And then hours. So we are minus. So we did an hour and a half. We did an hour and a half on. Let's figure it out. So we did 3 hours on here. So we're on 8 to 3 minus another an hour and a half. We're on 8 to 1.5. That's a big chunk, isn't it? Perfect. We are good. There's our hours recorded, 8:21. Chewing through those hours. Who can believe we've stuck to it? Right, gents. I have to go, unfortunately. I will catch up with you tomorrow. I don't know if I'm exercising, so it might be another 4.5 hours of streaming, which would be lovely. It all depends on how I feel. If not, it will definitely be the 3 hours. And we will continue with this guy, really. So we're just... continue getting this guy sorted out. Right, catch you later, guys. Been an absolute pleasure. Yeah, I'll see you again soon. I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, take care, guys. Bye.